This is our new motion for 2017. This is clearly the most versatile twin tip that we have in the line. You can really do anything on that board. You can free ride, you can freestyle, you can even ride waves with it if you want to do some twin tip wave riding. And there's few reasons why this board is so good and so easy and so versatile. The first thing I'll talk about is the rocker we have. We have a pretty full rocker on that board. What it does is that it makes a board that's very forgiving in the chop, but on the same time, the part where your feet are standing is pretty straight, so you still carry a lot of speed. So it's a board that both carry enough speed if you want that you need, and also very forgiving in the chop. The other thing that is really interesting about that board is the flex pattern. The flex on that board is working in a way where it's really forgiving and really absorbing the chop, but at the same time it has still enough reflex that you can throw some tricks on it. And last, this is a board that we worked for the bottom shaping. There's a lot of bottom shaping on it. You can see there's a triple concave. There's also a kind of like a harder edge right here close to the fin area, so it's just adding grip where you need it in the back. We also have the angled fins, which means that those fins here are sitting on that facet, and that facet's at an angle, and that means that you kind of riding with a fin that has the feeling of being a longer fin, even though it's a 4 cm fin. So you have more grip, and at the same time, if you put your board flat, you have the looseness of a smaller fin, which is pretty awesome. On the deck here, you can see that we worked on the shape too by reducing the amount of weight as much as possible. So we kept the thickness where needed, and then the tips thinner. Even here in the fin area, it's even thinner, but we kept extra beams to keep the stiffness of the board. The rails are really thinned out, so they're really edgy and grippy on the water. And then we have here in the center what we call the FTC. This is the FTC version number 2. And what this does, it helps you control the torsion of the board. So you have a board that has a minimal amount of torsion, even though it's a relatively thin core. So you have kind of like the best of the two things you could get. You have like the stiffness of a thicker board with the weight of a thinner board. So definitely a motion, been a best seller for us, and definitely a board that's totally versatile and does everything you want to do with it.